TYT Sports going to talk about the unbelievable upsets from this weekend. The FA Cup just basically shocked the world with I'm guess I could hear all the betting fans in the UK screaming and shouting at their TV. My dad being one of them, and it was just fascinating to watch. The likes of Chelsea are out, Manchester City are out, Man United will now have to play a replay. So will Liverpool, Tottenham are out, Swansea are out. It was just fascinating, and I know from a neutral perspective, we've spoke about the Capital One Cup and now the FA Cup, but the FA Cup, I believe, is a different kettle of fish because it provides all these smaller teams the chance to have the biggest names.
A different kettle of fish?
Different kettle of fish.
Well, there's anarchy in the UK. That's what I got from watching the FA Cup this weekend. So, yeah, for a long time, I never knew there was other hardware that can be won.
Yeah.
And as I've been taught, I should say, there's been teams that don't have a chance to win their respective leagues, La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga. They have something to play for, and I think this is a fantastic way to get, to get a fan base for lesser teams, like those of Bradford City, who beat Chelsea.
After being 2 goals down.
After being 2 goals down. But, I mean, as we mentioned before, the goals in that game specifically were some of the most amazing goals I've seen all season long.
Premier League class goals. And the odds actually came in for both Middlesbrough and Bradford to win at the start of the game were 275 to 1.
Wow.
275 to 1. So some guys stuck a tenner on that. Just out a tenner of £10 for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So he stuck £10 on it and he's probably just sitting there. 275 to 1.
Wow, really? 275? That's pretty insane because, I mean, the underdogs outscored the favorites 14-6 over those 5 games. And the 5 games we're referring to are Manchester City, Chelsea, Southampton, Swansea, and Tottenham, who all lost.
Yeah, and it's like, and some of the games, obviously, Premier League teams like Leicester beating Tottenham might not be considered as much of an upset, but Tottenham fans are probably going to be even more upset when the likes of Chelsea and Man City fans, because we know Chelsea and Man City are going to be fighting for the Premier League. Tottenham fans, this is a chance to win silverware. Like, the FA Cup is a big tournament for lower teams and for the bigger teams. Now, I think we just talked about a disaster for Manchester United against Cambridge.
Right.
Manchester United fans will be now sitting there being like, we've got this. Like, we've got Cambridge in a replay. Man City are out, Chelsea are out, Liverpool are still to play a replay. Like, now they're thinking to themselves, we've got to go and we've got a chance to win this, because I don't see Manchester United. I did see it at the start of the season. I mean, top 3 is going to be a big push for them, and it'll be a good result for them. So I think FA Cup will be a good silverware to get for their fans.
Well, it's funny because last week when we were doing tactics, I'm so sorry, you were doing tactics, Let's Talk Tactics, you can check it out on the TYT Sports channel with Francis Maxwell. You mentioned upsets always happen in the FA Cup. Does this amount of upsets shock you?
I was talking to my dad about it for an hour. He's my correspondent for the UK. So I've never seen it like this. I've never seen this amount of upsets in one round, and that's what fascinates me about the FA Cup.
Which one of the 5 are you most shocked about?
Chelsea Bradford, man. I asked on Twitter. I wanted to know what was the odds for Bradford to come back after being 2-0 down, because the odds are 275 to 1 before. Like, I just want to know what was their odds. And if there's someone out there, please let us know, either in the comment section or on Twitter. Let us know if someone put a bet on that for Bradford to come back, because you are a loyal Bradford fan if you did that, because there is no way anyone would have predicted Chelsea, who had out a strong team. And that's the thing, most of these teams had a strong team out.
You're talking about Chelsea had a strong team,
Chelsea had a strong team, Man City had a strong team, Man United had a very strong team out against Cambridge. And Liverpool had a strong team who I thought they would have taken confidence from both Chelsea and Man City being out before to go and destroy Bolton and go through. But Bolton did well again. And all credit here, don't get anything wrong, all credit to these teams who have put up this fight, because you deserve all the credit in the world, because every game is like a cup final to these guys. From Bradford, I imagine the party in Bradford must have been insane after that night. I imagine at Cambridge, players, fans are so excited about going to Old Trafford now, even just for a replay. So I applaud you guys, and that is why the FA Cup is one of the competitions to watch. Make sure to subscribe to TIT Sport.